What's up, guys? We're going to talk about how Terra Classic could get to 1 cent this year. And you may think that sounds crazy, but it is possible, and we're going to explain exactly how that could happen. All right, so Terra Classic currently at 0.0001361, up 3.5% today. And Terra Classic had a massive pump last fall where we made 10x our money. That was amazing. And now things have calmed down a bit, and question is, what's the future of Terra Classic going to be like? Is it dead, or is there another big pump on the way? Well, that's what we're going to talk about. So I do think there is a possibility Terra Classic could have another massive pump in the future, especially if the community can get the hype back behind Terra Classic. So one example I wanted to show you guys of what the future for Terra Classic could look like is what I'm going to show you. So for an example, we're going to look at the Ethereum Classic chart and what happened with Ethereum Classic. So if you look at Ethereum Classic, it split up from Ethereum back in 2016 and initially didn't do much, just went sideways for quite a while. And crypto wasn't doing a lot in 2016 in general, but then in 2017 Bitcoin and the whole crypto market went into this massive bull run, and so Ethereum Classic followed along with that, and Ethereum Classic went from under $1 to over $40. So did over a 40x gain in 2017. Now that was made possible because the whole crypto market was pumping. It was a huge bull market. That's why that happened. So with Terra Classic, I think we're likely to see a similar story where as long as crypto is in a bear market, Terra Classic probably won't do anything. Just like every altcoin isn't really doing anything. But if crypto can go back into a massive bull run, then we could see something like this for Terra Classic, where we see maybe a 40x gain, just like Ethereum Classic did. And then, of course, in the 2021 bull run, it went up even higher, up to $128. So we may see something like that. And right now, Bitcoin is pumping like crazy. It's looking like we may be going into a bull market. Just printed this huge green weekly candle. So with the banking crisis, everyone's flooding into Bitcoin, and we are seeing what looks like the start of another bull market. Definitely looks like this was the bottom back here, like I've been saying. Now, if Bitcoin and the whole crypto market goes into a bull market, then yeah, we could see something like this. So how high could Terra Classic go? Well, maybe we'll see a 40x, but I think the best case scenario would be we could get to 1 cent, because if we got to 1 cent, that would put us at a market cap of about $70 billion. And that's assuming the supply stays exactly the same. Of course, if the supply goes down somehow, if we're somehow able to finally figure out a way to get the supply down, then it could go even higher. But if the supply stays exactly the same, then best case scenario would be 1 cent, because the market cap would be up to $70 billion at that point. And yeah, that's a very high market cap, but that is possible. I mean, we saw Dogecoin in 2021 get up to around a 70 billion market cap, and that's just a total meme coin, zero utility. Terra Classic actually has utility, has a lot of projects building on it. It's a functioning blockchain, has staking, everything. Terra Classic has a lot more going for it. So that's definitely possible. Now, do I think we're likely to see 1 cent Terra Classic this year? Probably not. I'd say that's probably not the most likely scenario. More realistically, I think we could get to maybe a tenth of a cent, which would still be amazing. It'd be like a 10x gain from where we are now. That'd be amazing. Turn $1,000 into $10,000. That's a great return. So I think if we do see a bull market, more likely we're going to see something like maybe a tenth of a cent. 1,000% gain, still insanely nice. But best case scenario would be 1 cent. And maybe we'll see something in between a tenth of a cent and 1 cent. Nobody knows. But But yeah, if we look at Ethereum Classic, it shows us that we could still have some massive pumps in the future. I mean, we've seen a lot of crazy stuff before in crypto. We've seen Dogecoin, Shiba, so who knows, right? Now, an important part is if the community can somehow revive the hype and get hype going again behind Terra Classic like we had last summer, then that would really help. And if the community can get the hype going, then yeah, I think we could definitely go even higher than 1/10 of a cent. Maybe even get near maybe even up to a penny. So we'll see what happens, but of course this is all dependent on Bitcoin going into a bull market, because if Bitcoin stays in a bear market, then the whole crypto market is just going to continue not really doing anything. So that's why I talk about Bitcoin so much, and I'm always watching Bitcoin because it's the leader, very important to watch. So it is looking like we are going into a bull market with this banking crisis. Everybody is flooding into Bitcoin. And so, you've heard of hyperinflation. Well, we may have hyper Bitcoinization, where nobody wants to keep all their money in a bank. People want to keep at least a large chunk of their money in Bitcoin, where they don't have to worry about a bank failing, right? So because of these bank failures and the Fed basically turning the money printers back on, that's another part of it. We're seeing Bitcoin going back into a bull market. So if Bitcoin shoots up to like 50,000, then we're going to see a lot of altcoins pumping. Hopefully Terra Classic is one of them. So we'll see what happens, but that is why I do talk about Bitcoin a lot. And one thing to keep in mind is, I wouldn't put 100% of my portfolio in Terra Classic or any one coin. I would diversify some, hold some Terra Classic, hold some Bitcoin, hold some Ethereum, hold some other coins. That way, if you have everything in one coin and it doesn't pump, well, you miss out. But if you have it spread out a bit, then at least you're more likely that something's gonna pump. Like right now, Bitcoin is pumping quite a bit. So I'm glad I'm holding some Bitcoin too. So there you have it. 1 cent is possible this year. That is a best case scenario. More realistically, I would say around 1/10 of a cent if we do have a bull run for the crypto market. We'll see what happens. Let me know your guys' price predictions. It's getting very interesting right now. We'll see if Bitcoin just keeps going up. Stay tuned. We're going to be covering a lot of crypto stuff and probably a lot of other coins too going into the future, as a lot of things are going to be pumping this year if we do go into bull run. So there's going to be a lot of opportunities. So thanks for watching. I'll see y'all later.